video is going to be a little bit of a haul video. I have a couple things that I would like to share with you guys. It's not too big of a haul video, it's just a couple of recent makeup items that I've picked up, and I didn't really want to make you guys wait for me to haul these things later in the month because I am planning on getting a few more things from ColourPop and other brands that I've tried for the very first time, and there are a couple of brands in here that I've never tried anything from before, and I'm super excited to share with you guys what I've actually picked up. So the first thing I wanted to share with you guys, even though I didn't purchase this myself and I've already featured this in a couple of videos, I just wanted to include this in this video because it is a new palette to me, and it was gifted to me by my dear friend Marley here on YouTube. Go check out her channel. Her name is XO Marley on YouTube. I love her. She's one of my really, really good friends on YouTube, and she kindly, not kindly, gifted me this palette. So this is the Storybook Cosmetics Fairy Tales Briar Rose palette, and I did feature this in my February favorites, and I featured it in a couple of looks, but I just wanted to feature it in my haul because it is a new eyeshadow palette to me, and I have been able to try out this palette fully, and I just wanted to give you guys some swatches, but I did already give you guys my thoughts on this palette, but since this is a new palette to me, I wanted to share it in a haul video. Even though I didn't purchase it with my own money, she sent this to me because she wasn't really interested in using this palette at all, and she had mentioned it in the live stream that I had asked her, like, were you able to try out the Storybook Briar Rose palette yet? And she said no, she's not really interested in using it, and I was kind of really interested in getting this palette myself, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to bite the bullet and purchase it. And since I sent her a bunch of palettes like a couple months back, I was like, is it okay if you send this palette to me instead of selling it, because I'm like, I really want to use it and I'll get a bunch of use out of it. And she was like, sure, what's your address? I'll send it to you. I was like, I love you, thank you so much. So I really wanted like a palette that's like Sleeping Beauty themed, and now I finally have one, and I could have used this in Connecticut a couple days back and used like the blue shades, but I kind of just used my So Jaded palette. I haven't worn this with like anything that's like Sleeping Beauty related yet, but I did wear like my ColourPop shades like from my Midnight Masquerade palette that are Sleeping Beauty themed. But I did like, I was kind of interested in the Besame Cosmetics Sleeping Beauty palette when it came out, but that was just too many shades for me, and I felt like it was too overwhelming that I was like, this is perfect. There's 12 shades in here, and I feel like I'm going to be able to use this palette a ton, and I have been able to use it quite a bit, and I do really like it. I think my favorite matte shades are Briar Rose and Grim. Grim is such a gorgeous outer corner shade, and I love it to like smoke it out and stuff. And that's what those shades look like. Sorry, they're kind of swatching a little bit patchy. There's no product on my hand, but these apply so nicely to the eyes. I know I have makeup wipes in here. And then, oof, that Grim shade is no joke. It like really stains your hand. And then I really do love the shades Beauty and Enchanted. They're stunning shimmers. Enchanted is like such a gorgeous shimmer shade. Oof, that is so pretty. So that one is Beauty and that one is Enchanted. Look at that shade. You know I'm a sucker for like those kind of shades. I love those kind of shades. And then Talia is my other favorite shimmer. It's like this beautiful bronzy tone shade. Just want to really give you guys a good swatch. So pretty. So the metallics are stunning. Like I said before, I really am enjoying the metallics over the mattes in this palette. I feel like the metallics just really pack a punch, and they're beautiful. So buttery and beautiful on the lid. And Fairies is a really beautiful shade as well, but I was able to test out all of them, and I'm so happy I was able to try their brand, and their stuff is really beautiful, and I absolutely am obsessed with the packaging. I love how it looks like a storybook. That's the whole concept, is that I think that she like really fell in love with the concept of bringing like books and makeup together, and her stuff is so awesome. So like go check out Storybook Cosmetics because the concept of the brand is so awesome. And then the back says, once upon a time there were three sisters who never stopped believing in fairy tales and they lived happily ever after. So that's, I think those three sisters are the ones that created this makeup brand, I'm pretty sure. But this palette was originally released as a BoxyCharm exclusive, and they hadn't released any palettes for a while. So everybody was like commenting on their Instagram, like, when is this palette coming out? When can I get it? Because everyone was so excited for it. And then they had announced that they were going to release this palette, and then they also released two mini palettes, part of the Fairy Tales collection. They released a Red Riding Hood one, and they also released a Robin Hood one, but this one was the exclusive one to BoxyCharm, and honestly, this made me really intrigued and wanting to join BoxyCharm just to get this palette, because I've like been trying to, like, I was like kind of on the fence to join BoxyCharm because like I don't want to get a new eyeshadow palette every single month and be like obligated to use it. That's why I haven't gotten it myself. But I thought that this was a great way for Storybook Cosmetics to really get exposure in BoxyCharm. And it was really cool that they made it exclusive to BoxyCharm just for like a couple of weeks when people were getting their boxes. And then of course they released it on their website so like everyone could get it. So thank you so much again for sending this to me. I'm so happy that you sent this to me, and it's such an awesome palette. So, and then I'm just going to share like two things from Sephora, and then we'll get into the fun stuff. But I just needed to replace a couple of things from Sephora. So the only things that I got from there is the Hendricksen Three Little Wonders Truth and Transform vitamin C kit. I guess that's what it's called. So you guys know I use the vitamin C serum every day of my life. I use it right after I wash my face. I just really like using it every single day because I kind of feel like I always need a step in between my face wash and my SPF moisturizer, because you guys know I use the CeraVe moisturizer with SPF in it every single day. But my sister said I didn't have to use this every single day. I could use it every other day. But honestly, I feel like it makes such a difference in my skin to use it every single day because I feel like vitamin C is so important for your skin. So it's the only other thing I use in the morning. Like basically for me, I don't like overload on the skincare. I use 3 steps in the morning and 3 steps at night. I use the cleanser that I use in the morning, and then I use this, and then I put my SPF moisturizer on. I think I'm going to do an updated skincare routine. And then for nighttime, I use my Burt's Bees cleansing oil to take off my makeup. I use micellar water now, the simple micellar water to take off my eye makeup, and then the rest of my makeup I take off with my Burt's Bees cleansing oil. I usually use a makeup wipe to take off my lipstick. And then I'll wash my face with the cleanser that I use. So I always do a double cleanse at night now because like I notice when I just use makeup wipes, my skin doesn't look half as good as if I just use a cleansing oil. So I've been really trying to get out of the habit of using a makeup wipe too often. So the only times I use a makeup wipe is when I'm taking off my makeup after work when I go see my boyfriend. Because I don't need to wash my face like immediately after work. So I usually like take my makeup off with a makeup wipe. Then I like rinse my face and I'll put on just my SPF again because I am usually leaving the house again. So I apply SPF again because I had washed it off. So yeah, I use this in the morning. I love it. And this is probably like my 3rd or 4th bottle of it. And then this kit comes with the Hendricksen Night Transforming Gel, Invigorating Night Transforming Gel. This is really good stuff too. I love using this before I put on my moisturizer, but I'm actually really happy I got these because one, I can use them up, and I actually really did enjoy this nighttime moisture gel. But now I can bring these to Connecticut when I go see Liz. because these are really good to travel with. So now I have a little travel size of my daily moisturizer at night, which is the Hendricksen Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. I absolutely love this stuff. So at night, if I'm not using my retinol, I'll do the double cleanse and then I'll put on the chia seed ordinary oil, and then I'll put on the nighttime moisturizer that I use, and that's it. And it's made such a difference in my skin. And then of course, like every other night, I use my retinol from the Inky List. And I feel like the Inky List one has made, again, such a difference in my skin. I love it so much more than the ordinary one. So I've been kind of like dwindling away from ordinary products, and now I just use the chia seed oil and the lactic acid, but I haven't repurchased any other products from them because I enjoy the Inky List retinol so much that that's all I use from them now. And then I just use those two products from the ordinary that I mentioned. So anyway, the last thing that I got from Sephora is that I needed to just pick up another one of my sponge cleansers. So I just picked up the Deep Clean Solid brush and sponge cleaner from Sephora. This is still my favorite soap for my sponge. I find that the scent isn't too overwhelming, and I just think that this is the best cleanser or soap for your sponge. I think it's so good, so I just picked up another one. So that's it for that. And then a couple things from CVS. There's really not too much here at all. I just picked up another one of my simple cleansing wipes, so I needed another one because I was running out. My mom did get me these ones from Trader Joe's. I decided not to share it in this haul because she got it for me. And I don't really like them too much because they're way too scented. I find that I enjoy the simple ones because they're not scented and they get your makeup off just as well. And I found that when I was using the Trader Joe's ones, they were kind of irritating my eyes a little bit because they're so scented. So I just kind of stopped using them. I will use them up still, but I don't like using them on my eyes. These ones I still really enjoy to use on my face. They never irritate my skin. And when I do need to use a makeup wipe, then I just use these. So, and then the last two things, or three things, is that I wanted to get into more essential oils. I've never used essential oils before, so I kind of wanted to pick up a couple because so many people say they're really good for relaxing at night, and you guys know I always struggle with insomnia now. I've been like kind of an insomniac for the past year already. It's been really bad. But now I feel like I've kind of found a good combo for me to go to sleep. So, I do try and not take the Unisum as much as I need it because that's usually the only thing that knocks me out. But it makes me like so drowsy the next day, but it does make me refreshed. And it does feel like I knocked out and went to sleep. But now what I've been doing is I've been taking my melatonin like around 12 at night. So I'll get sleepy around like 1 or 1:30. And then around 1, I'll apply the lavender oil that I picked up. So this is the Nature's Truth Lavender 100% Pure Essential Oil. And this is the Essential Oil Blend. And this is just a lavender roll-on stick, which I actually really like these because I should have brought this with me to Connecticut. But lavender is supposed to be the #1 oil for you to use at night to go to sleep. It's very relaxing and rejuvenating. And I've just been using this at night now after I use the melatonin. I'll like use this like an hour later and I'll get really sleepy in like 15-20 minutes after I've applied this. And this really helps me relax to go to sleep, and I think that the combo is really working for me because the melatonin makes me sleepy, but it doesn't exactly calm me down enough to go to sleep because, you know, I've struggled with ADD my whole life, so it's very hard for my brain to shut off at night and for me to relax at night. So I've been finding after I apply this to like my décolleté and my wrists and like behind my ears, it really helps me just relax at night. And I really have been enjoying it. So I also So I picked up the roll-on version, and I find that this is all I really need at night to help me calm down. But I also picked up the pure oil as well, and I really like using this to take a bath. So this one is just the pure oil version. It's the same thing as I just showed you, so I don't really have to read it. And this one, you just add a few drops of it to your bath, and it really, really helps you get sleepy in the bathtub. Like when I used this for the first time, it helped me really get sleepy, but I didn't really fall asleep that well because I just had used this, and I feel like the melatonin like helps me fall asleep because of the chemicals and whatever. But this like really helps me just relax. But I was feeling super drowsy when I used this in the bath, but I'm gonna use it like more often in the bathtub now. I've actually only used it like once or twice. And then I did use it under my pillow as well, but I find that that doesn't really help me still. I find that the best combo so far is just using this, but I am still going to use this when I can. And then the last essential oil that I picked up was this Good Night one. And this one is the relaxing one. And this one actually irritated my skin in the bathtub because I used it like a couple weeks back, and I was like, why are my legs irritating me so much, like behind my knee area? And I was like, it has to be this because it was like the only different thing that I used at the time. And I find that this one irritates my skin too much because this one's like a blend of like too many different oils. So I am probably still going to use it like underneath my pillow from time to time. Like it was only $6 or $7, so I didn't bother to return it. And plus I can't find the receipt anyway. So I'm just going to keep it and use it occasionally. It's not a big deal. And this one says, but there's too many like things in here that like, because my skin is so sensitive, like I can't use like sea salt scrubs or anything like that. It irritates the hell out of my skin. So this says it's a blend of lavender oil, tangerine oil, bergamot oil, cypress oil, geranium oil. I just felt like the tangerine oil like irritated my skin. So and chamomile, which I thought that would be really nice to fall asleep and whatever. But I just found that it irritated my skin too much. So I just used the lavender oil in the bath. And obviously that's fine because it's just 100% lavender oil. So yeah, that is it for those. Now let's get into some of the makeup. So the first stuff that I ordered was I made an order on Beautybakerie. I've been wanting to try a couple more products from them. So I finally decided to get some stuff from them because I did get my tax return recently. So I haven't been going apeshit on like ordering makeup. I just got this and then one other package. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. So it says Sweet Tooth Much. It's such adorable packaging, and then there's tissue paper in it. And then this is what I got. So I'll show you guys what I got. So the first thing I knew I wanted to get is the Beautybakerie Flower Setting Powder. A lot of people talk about this setting powder as being like an amazing setting powder. It's really good for your under eyes to bake and stuff like that. So I was still super intrigued to try this. And since I used up my Thrive Cosmetics powder completely, which I was really happy about, I had purchased the Maybelline Fit Me powder like a couple months back. I think like back in like January. And I had used it like a touch here and there. But then I was consistently using my Thrive Cosmetics powder just so I could use it up. And that's still like my favorite under eye setting powder. I'm really tempted to purchase another one. I'm probably going to declutter a couple of powders and just have this one and the Maybelline one and my Hourglass and my ColourPop one. And then I might repurchase the Thrive one. So I'll have 5 setting powders, but I think that's enough for me. But look how cute this packaging is. So it comes in like this flower packaging. Like it looks like you would get it to bake with, and it's just so adorable. I love it. And then it has like the ingredients on it, like nutrition facts. It's so freaking cute. It says vegan, calories, gluten, lightweight, mattifying, flashback, no. And then it like tells you the actual ingredients. And then it's just, I love the concept. And then you open it up like it's a flower package. It's just so cute. I love it. And then this is what the flower powder looks like. And it says flower setting powder. And I got the shade Translucent because obviously I want something that's going to be clear, but not something that's like going to be super flashbacky or like have like a yellow or white cast underneath my eye. So I just got the Translucent one. I don't really want to open it up too much because it's going to go everywhere. But I've been testing it out the past week or so and I actually really like it. I think that this is my favorite thing so far that I've gotten from Beautybakerie in this package. But I actually will tell you guys about the highlight I'm wearing in just a second. But yeah, I really have been enjoying it. I like using it with lighter makeup and stuff like that. So yeah, really have been enjoying it so far. I haven't really used it too much to bake with. I did use it on Thursday and Friday to bake with it, but I think the foundation I was using made my skin really, really dry. And I did order a new foundation from Beautybakerie because I was kind of really interested in trying their foundation. I also really wanted to try out their concealer, but it was sold out. So I might purchase a couple of other things from them because I still really want to try that concealer. But for now, I just have the new foundation. So this is the Instabake Aqua Glass Foundation, and this one's in the shade 359C. And this one says, inspired by the elegance and minimalistic approach to beauty that Japan is known for, this lightweight vegan foundation is a force to be reckoned with. Rightfully named Instabake, this full coverage formula effortlessly covers anything left in its wake. Delivering extraordinary performance, it applies smoothly like a layer of frosting. Now, for this, I didn't really feel like that. Honestly, I feel like it's very it's not heavy on the skin, but I feel like it's very matte on my skin. So I kind of feel like it's too matte for me. But I still like it, and it was a really nice foundation on my skin. I just feel like it's a little bit heavy on my skin. So this is what the packaging looks like. It has no cover, which kind of annoys me because it kind of gets a little bit messy, but it just has a pump up here. And it says the shade name on the bottom. And I really love the shade. The shade is like almost a perfect match for my skin. Like even when I was applying it with my best friend next to me, she was like, wow, that foundation is really an amazing match for your skin. And I was like, yeah, it is really nice, right? It's not too pale. It doesn't like wash me out and make me look like too white cast. It's a really beautiful shade. So I do have to say the shade is amazing. But I'm not sure if I'm in love with the formula because I do prep my skin and like hydrate my skin before I put this on, and then I like put on a ton of setting spray afterwards to hydrate my skin more, and I still feel like it's too drying. It might be just because of the powder, or it might be the NYX powder that I used because I did use that, but I used this the whole time I was in Connecticut, and I felt like it was very drying on my skin. I don't know if it was just because of the change in atmosphere because I haven't used it since I got back from Connecticut. I used other foundations when I got back home because I like using lighter weight foundations after I get back from anywhere that my skin isn't used to. So I just like using foundations I know that I love. So I'm going to try this out probably tomorrow again to see how it is on my skin all day because I'm going to leave my foundation on and my makeup on for quite a while tomorrow because I'm going to work and then I'm supposed to see Chris after work. So we'll see how it lasts. But so far, I feel like it's way too drying on my skin. So, but I do really like how it looks after I apply it. It's not like my absolute favorite foundation. I still feel like I have to play with it more. I'm not in love with it though, so we'll see. And then the last thing that I got from Beautybakerie, since you guys know that I absolutely fell in love with the Scoops Elise palette from them, and I also love their eyeshadows. I really wanted to try another like powder palette from them, but also I wanted to try some more highlights from them. So I decided to pick up the Beautybakerie Milk and Honey palette. And I'm pretty sure I saw Kathleen Lights talk about this, and I think she said that she really liked it. But she, of course, did say that there were like a couple of shades that are a little bit too dark for her. But this is a milk and honey palette, meaning it's great for dark skin tones and light skin tones. So this is what it looks like. So cute. I love the honeycomb packaging on the outside and how it like slides out. and this is what it looks like. Their packaging is like spot on, so freaking cute. And this one says, so creamy, you don't need butter. You'll be all the sugar after you milk that glow with our silky smooth milk and honey highlighters. Grab your bakeware and strobe, mix, or layer in abundance. So this is what it looks like. And then when you open it up, it does come with a plastic insert. And then this is what the palette looks like. Like, how cute, right? And it has that honeycomb packaging. And then these are the 4 shades. So the 4 shades are Oh Honey, Queen Being, Spoiler Alert, and Be Sweet. It does look like I've used this palette quite a bit. I've used it a couple of times. And these are the highlighters that I'm wearing today. I mixed together Oh Honey and Spoiler Alert because I wanted something pinky today. And I find that I like it a lot more today because I kind of used my finger first. I find that these are a little bit hard to pick up with a brush. But to use your finger and then apply it with a brush on top, I found that it really built up the intensity a lot more. And now I really like it. It's not as intense as the beige net highlighter that's in the Scoops Elise palette that I love so much. I find that these are not as buttery smooth. They're a little bit drier, so they're a little bit harder to pick up with a brush. So let me just swatch a couple of them for you. I'm going to swatch like most of them. So this one is Oh Honey, this one is Spoiler Alert, and this one is Be Sweet. I think my mom's home now. So now she's going to want to interrupt me. But they're really pretty. So that's what the shades look like. They're really pretty and intense, so I do love how they apply. The only shade I really can't use is Queen Being because obviously it's like too dark for me. But mostly darker skin tones could use probably any of these shades and they would be like absolutely stunning. I feel like darker skin tones can use a lot more shades. That I feel like they can use any shade in this palette and it would be beautiful in their skin tone. This one's just too bronzy for me, but, you know, it's really okay. I got the palette because I thought it looked stunning. Actually, that doesn't look too dark. It would be a really pretty eyeshadow, but I don't really do that. So, yeah, that is it from Beautybakerie. So, I have been enjoying it a lot more now. So, that's it for that. Hold on one sec. Okay, and then the last package I have to show you guys makeup-wise is I finally placed an order on GivemeGlow Cosmetics. I've been wanting to try their eyeshadow for such a long time, and I finally just bit the bullet and got one of their palettes, and I got something else from them. So I'm going to share with you guys what I got. I did rewrap it in like the paper that it came in, so it came in this really cute wrapping paper. But let's just take it out because, you know, you guys don't need to, like, really see that stuff. I mean, I just wanted to show you, like, how it comes. It really came wrapped really nicely. It came in bubble wrap. It came in bubble wrap inside, and then it was wrapped in tissue paper outside. So that's a really good way of making sure it doesn't break during shipping. So these are the 2 products that I got. So I got one of their eyeshadow palettes, and I was kind of struggling on which one I wanted to get because I wanted to see, like, which one I wanted to get, which one I was going to get the most use out of. And I was leaning towards the grunge palette, but there just was only 2 shimmers in that palette. So I'm like, I kind of want to try more of their shimmers because I heard that their shimmers are like unreal, like amazing. So I decided to go with the GivemeGlow Vintage Rose palette. So this is what it looks like. Gorgeous packaging, and then the back is the same. And then when you open it up, it's the same exact packaging as the outer packaging. So this is what it looks like. And then again, same packaging on the back. So I thought that this palette was going to be perfect as a perfect addition for spring for me because it's like screams spring vibes to me. And then this is what the actual palette looks like. I mean, it comes with this really nice mirror, and then this is what it looks like. I mean, aren't these stunning? So let's just go through the shades real quick. So we have Blush Pink, Thorn, Velvet Petals, and Copper Rose. And then the bottom row is Blossom, Aged Rose Stem, Bouquet, and Rust Rose. So let me just show you guys real quick what it looks like. So you get 4 mattes and 4 shimmers. So I'm probably going to swatch all of the shades because I'm absolutely freaking obsessed with this palette. So I have to show you guys these swatches because they're insane how beautiful they swatch. They are so freaking pigmented. Like every shade in this palette is amazing. Like so good. And they swatch so amazingly. Like look at that. The mattes are just as good as the shimmer shades. I didn't think the mattes were going to be anything like that crazy amazing to me. And I'm just as obsessed with the mattes as I am with the shimmers. Like, they're stunning. So let me just swatch these. So we have Velvet Petals, Thorn, and Blush Pink. So stunning. Then we have Copper Rose and Blossom. Oh my god, Blossom is stunning. This one's Copper Rose and this one is Blossom. Oh my god. Like, look at this. Like, one swipe. Like, are you kidding me? I mean, obviously, but like, if I just go over it, it smooths out completely. So that one is Copper Rose and that one is Blossom. Like, are you freaking kidding me with how beautiful those are? Like, they're like one dip in the pan and they like literally swipe so beautifully. Like, look at this. So if I like go like this, like look at that. And then the same thing with the metallics. If I just swipe it once, like that's how pigmented it is. Like that's one swipe in the pan and that's one swipe on my hand. Like insane, right? How beautiful those are. And then I could do the same thing with the next shade and they all pick up the same. Like so stunning, right? I'm obsessed. I've never gotten this obsessed with a brand like so quickly. I mean, of course, you guys know I love ColourPop and stuff, but I was dying to like place another order on their website already. Like that's how obsessed I am. Probably not for any more eyeshadows at this time. I kind of want to see what else they release further down the road, but these are stunning. So let me just tell you guys the rest of the shades. So we have Aged Rose Stem, Bouquet, and Rust Rose. Like, look at that green. And that's one swipe. And the mattes are so amazing, and the shimmers are just, I'm obsessed. So I am wearing this palette on my eyes today. I am still in the process of testing it out. I've tested out most of the shades. The only shades I have left to try are the greens, because you guys know I don't have the opportunity to wear green every single day. But I am wearing the majority of this palette today. I was just going to wear one of the shades on my lid today and wear like other mattes from another palette. But then I decided to wear pink today because it's such a nice day. So I decided to put Blush Pink in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Rust Rose. So I did Blush Pink, then Rust Rose. Then I put Velvet Petals on my outer corners. And then I put the shade Blossom all over my lid because I haven't been able to try it on my lid yet. And of course, this was the first shade I really wanted to try on my lid. But I didn't get a chance to. So, because I was doing other looks with it, and I used Copper Rose and Bouquet before I was able to use this one. Because I was using this one as my inner corner highlight, and it's so stunning. Like, so beautiful. But then today I was able to use it. And then that was it from the palette. And then I just put Hear Me Out from ColourPop on my brow bone. And then I put one of the pinky shimmer shades from ColourPop on the inner corners from my single shadows. And that was it. And it's so stunning. Like these mattes, they're just as beautiful on the eyes as they are when they swatch. And when you put them on your eyes, they apply so amazingly. Like the mattes are just instant pigmentation, but they're not like too muddy or too hard to blend. They blend so buttery smooth. And then the shimmers are unreal on the lid. Like this Blossom shade, so far I was like really impressed with this shade Bouquet. Holy crap, it was so pretty on the eyes. And Copper Rose, oh my god, stunning. And Blossom, I just can't get enough of this palette and I can't wait to use it more during the springtime. But I'm obsessed. I've never been so impressed with a brand after the first time I tried them. Like, every shade is amazing in this palette. So I'm absolutely obsessed. I can't get enough. And then I also heard amazing things about their highlighters. So I did pick up one of the highlights. Also, kind of blame the Fancy Face and Terra Babes for me picking up stuff from them, because the Fancy Face constantly talked about how amazing they were. And then Terra Babes said that she wanted to collect every single palette from them and every single eyeshadow, but she also raved about their highlighters as well. So I got one of the highlights. So this one is the GivemeGlow Luminous Pressed Highlighting Powder. And it comes in this really nice, sleek black packaging. And then this is what the compact looks like for the highlight. It says GivemeGlow Luminous Highlighter. And then the back says the shade name. So I got the shade Halo. So I just got one for now to try it out. And oh my god, you guys, let me just show you the shade first. It's such a pretty, like, yellowish, greenish kind of shade. And it comes with this really nice mirror too, like, legit, really good mirror. But oh my god, you guys, this is so amazing on the face. Like, let me just swatch it for you. It has, like, the same intensity as the eyeshadows do. Like, look at this. Like, ridiculous, right? Let me swatch it. Like, look at that. Isn't that insanely beautiful? And that's one freaking swipe in the pan. I kind of just went like this and then swooped it on my hand. And that's basically how it transfers to the face. I have never been so impressed with a powder highlighter. This is probably one of the best pressed highlighters I've ever tried. I'm not even exaggerating. I've only tried it twice. And it's so freaking intense and beautiful on the cheeks. Like, insanely gorgeous. I've never had a highlight that just... And it picks up so much product on the brush when you put it on your brush. Like, you only need to, like... You don't even need to swirl your brush. You just swipe it once or twice. And you go like this. And that's it. That's how intense it is. And you don't even need to build it up. Like, it's like, that's it. It's on your face. It is so freaking stunning. I can't wait to post my first impressions of these two products on my channel, because that's definitely the next video I'm going to post right after I post this haul, to show you guys how amazing these are. I am so freaking impressed with this brand. But after I had tried out this highlight, I wanted to immediately go on the website and order like 2 more. Like, that's how impressed I am with this. Like, they are so freaking stunning. This is one of the best, if not the best, pressed highlighter I've ever tried in my life. And I'm not even exaggerating. These are freaking amazing. Like, oh my god. I've never seen something like this beautiful on my face before. After only like one swipe application, I'm like, damn, these are amazing. So I am so thoroughly impressed with this brand. I can't wait to try more stuff from them. So now I'm just going to show you guys the last few clothing items that I got from Lucky Brand, and then I'll finally stop talking your ears off. Before I get up and show you guys that stuff, I also did purchase a couple of jewelry pieces. So I did pick up a few earrings from them. So first I got this earring set from Lucky, and I thought that these were so cute. So I decided to get them, and I've only worn them once so far, but they're so pretty. They're like these really pretty hanging heart earrings, and they kind of have, like, you know, that reflective rainbow glow to them, and I'm absolutely obsessed with them. They're so pretty. I almost wore them today, but I don't like wearing hanging earrings. Like, when I just go see my boyfriend, they just get in the way. But I am absolutely obsessed with them. I love these. And then I also got this earring set from Lucky. I wanted to get one of these earring sets for a while, but they kept on selling out every time I wanted to get them. So I finally just picked up these ones. And the only reason why I really wanted these was because of these, oh, Jesus. Of these 2 sets on the bottom. And there's one set that's like this peace sign set. I absolutely love them. And then the smiley faces. These like really appealed to like the 90s kid in me. And I was dying to get both of these. So I finally just decided to purchase the whole thing. And then these sun earrings I've been wearing a bunch as well. They're so pretty. And then the other earrings I'm not like too obsessed with, but I figured I would wear basically all of these except for these. Like I'm not really a fan of these ones. But I've worn like the blue ones a couple of times and I've worn these like once. I still haven't worn these ones yet. These would have actually went really nice with what I was wearing today. I probably should have worn them, but it's okay. But yeah, I really love this set as well. Okay, and then let's just share a couple of the clothing items that I got. Okay, so I did get one new pair of jeans. I'm kind of obsessed with these, and I've been wanting these jeans for a while anyway, so I finally just decided to pick them up. So these are another color of the Ava Super Skinnies. So this is what these look like. They're like this really pretty like light wash. And I'm obsessed with these. I love the Ava Super Skinnies. They're like the only jeans that still fit properly from Lucky Brand because I feel like they really have changed the way that their jeans fit. But I still love these. So I really wanted another color of the Ava Super Skinnies. I like how washed these are. And they're really cute. And I love this distressed bottom. These were really cute yesterday. I've worn these the past 2 days in a row already. I just love them. They're so cute and comfy. And then this is what the back looks like. So I got a size 8. I got my actual true size in these, and these actually fit me properly. So I love these. And I love the Avas. Like I have a million pairs of Avas, but I really wanted another pair of the super skinnies. So, and I've been wanting those for like months now. So I finally just decided to pick them up. And then I just got a couple of shirts. Like I literally got 2 t-shirts and 2 like transition-y kind of shirts for like the spring time. Because like especially in this time of year, I never know what to wear. So these are like the perfect like in-between kind of shirts. So I just got these first. So we had just gotten new graphic tees in at Lucky like a couple weeks ago. And we finally got a Clueless shirt. So I snatched this up as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh my god, I need this. So I got this Clueless shirt. And I wore this in my collab video of the It's a Girl gender prediction collab for Chip. I wore this shirt in it because I predicted it was a girl. And I was right. I was so excited that I was right. I can't believe I was right that she's having a girl. But I guess I knew. So I wore this shirt in it because I wanted to wear something super girly, and I was like, what's more girly than wearing a Clueless shirt? So I'm obsessed, and it obviously has the classic line, as if. And I just love the colors. It's green, and then it has as if in the pink writing, and I got it in a size small, and then the back is the same color. So I've been dying for a Clueless shirt for such a long time, so I finally was able to get one. And they're so cheap at Lucky for me. They end up being like $10 if I end up 75ing these. It's like $10 for me. So definitely worth getting that. And then I also got the Grease t-shirt that I finally wanted. I wore this in my first impressions Get Ready With Me of the GivemeGlow palette. And then this is what this one looks like. It says Pink Ladies on it. I did want the white one that just said Grease on it, but that one sold out a while ago. And actually, like, one of the ladies that, like, shops constantly at Lucky, she's always there and she always talks to me. Like, I love talking to her. She ended up returning this because she bought it, like, a couple months back when I was at the store. And she needed it for, like, a certain thing, but she returned, like, the second one that she bought. And this one was in a medium. So, I kind of wanted it a little bit bigger. And I love the black tees from Lucky. I just love these kind of fabric. I mean, obviously it's cotton, but sometimes I really like dark cotton more. It's just more comfortable than like white cotton. But yeah, I love this, and I've worn it. I wore this all weekend on Saturday and Sunday because I wasn't able to wear it yet. But since it was so warm this past weekend, I just wore this. So yeah, love this too. And I got that in a medium because it had also sold out when it went on sale. So I decided to snatch up the medium because the small was sold out. And then I did get a couple more things. I did wear this cardigan in the Girl prediction collab, but I've also worn this. I wore this in my beauty consumer tag video. I'm kind of obsessed with this cardigan. So I bought this tan cardigan. It's like a grandpa sweater, it's called. And I got this obviously from Lucky too. And I decided to get this because I thought it would look really cute with the as if shirt, and I wore it like the day after I bought it. But this went on sale at Lucky too. And I think this ended up being like about $25, which I'll pay like $25 to $30 for like the sweaters there. But like anything else I won't pay more than like 20 bucks for. But this had went on sale for $89. It was originally like almost $140, so I didn't want to 75 it because it was going to be like 60 bucks if I 75'd it. So I just waited for it to go on sale. And then I got it for like 25 bucks because it was 60% off plus an extra 25% off. So it was pretty cheap. So I got it in a size small and like this really pretty tan color. And I love these kind of sweaters, like these wool kind of sweaters. So I was kind of living in it the past like month or so because I got this like almost a month ago, I think, and I love it. So I got that. And then the last two shirts I got these kind of light cotton kind of sweaters for the, well, not sweaters, like sweatshirts for the summertime. So if you guys didn't know, tie-dye is kind of making a comeback in fashion. So we finally kind of got a couple of tie-dye things in at Lucky. So we got this navy tie-dye sweatshirt in, and I'm obsessed with this thing. I've worn this like a couple of times already. I wore this in my February favorites video, and I love it. It's this really cute navy tie-dye sweatshirt, and I think it's 100% cotton. I love it, and I got it in a size small. And then the back is literally the same pattern. But I love this because it's like so easy to wear during this time of year because I love these kind of cotton sweatshirts during this time of year because it's kind of good to wear in March if it gets like really warm out. I almost wore it again today, but I was like, I can't wear it again in a video that I literally just wore this in the last video that I posted. So I'm like, let me wear something else. And I love it. I'm obsessed. And then the last thing that I got was I also got this when it went on sale. And this is this really cute like blue long sleeve. I don't know what fabric this is, but I really like it. I was kind of inclined on getting it like a month ago when it came out, but I just waited for it to go on sale. Waited for it to go on sale, and it was only like 15 bucks. And I really like it. It's this really pretty blue color. It came in pink and blue, but I wanted the blue one. And then this is what the back looks like. And I got this in a size small. And let me just see what kind of fabric it is. It's, oh, it is wow. It's 100% cotton on the sleeves and on the embroidery, but the like fabric that's with the embroidery is viscosity and cotton. So it is mostly cotton, the shirt, but you see how this fabric is different than this. I love it. I think it's so cute. I actually wore it yesterday because it was so warm out yesterday, and like I said, I got a size small, but I just wore it with the jeans that I just showed you, and it was so cute. And it was like a 60-degree day yesterday, so I thought that this was a perfect top to wear. And it was also my mom's 70th birthday yesterday, so I only had to work like 5 hours, and that I had asked my boss like an hour before I came in, is it okay if I leave a little bit early tonight because it's my mom's birthday, and she said it was fine. I'm getting really hungry though, so I'm going to end this video, but yeah, love this too. And then I also got my nails done a couple of days ago, so I got them like this really pretty like green color, and I'm obsessed. I'm kind of getting like louder colors now because it is getting to be warmer, so I kind of want like brighter colors. But yeah, that is it, you guys. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't believe how long it ended up being. And then I also got this Trader Joe's coconut body butter from my mom, and I really have been enjoying it. I use it mostly on my eczema on my leg, and it really helps. But it's so smooth, and I love it. It's so good. But yeah, I need to stop talking. So yeah, I love you guys. Bye. And please let me know if you've tried any of these products, if you're interested in trying them. And let me know what you guys thought of them. So yeah, bye.